Yeah, right here. Why don't we work? Why don't we just take them off Let me see that a minute, keep. See what song. I can't wait by the time, Mr. Speaker.
Huh?
I can't wait that time.
Come on now.
This is Terry LaSalle, who works with Racetrack Ministries. Wants to say a few words to us before we start.
I'd like to say that I'm glad to be here this morning. Glad to get to speak a few minutes to you. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know that you're busy. You know, one thing the Racetrack Ministry is about is believing that Jesus Christ is for all people, and whether it's at the racetrack or wherever we are, we believe in honoring the Lord Jesus. And we believe that, as Jesus said, He is the abundant life. You know, a lot of people look for a lot of things to find happiness in life. And a lot of people look for different kind of pleasures, and they say, well, only if I had something else, you know, if I had a little more money, if I had a new car. But I've come to learn that, you know, these things don't satisfy you for long, but Christ can, no matter who you are or where you're at in life. Christ is the one who can fill you and bring you the happiness that you need. And fulfillment, even as you're blind or whatever, Christ sees through all that. And He doesn't look at us as men might look at us, but He sees our inner heart, and He knows our mind and our thoughts. And through Him we can find true peace and contentment and happiness and enjoyment. And I know that I have for my life, and I hope that all of you can consider Him and think about this in your life too. I'd like to lead us in a prayer now, and I want to wish you all the best of luck and just ask that God be with you. Father in heaven, we're thankful for these people that came out to play today, Lord. We're thankful for their hearts that they want to do this thing, God. And we're thankful for the talent that they do have, Lord. I thank you for their leaders, and we just pray a special blessing for them today, Lord, and just ask you to touch their hearts and to show them the true light of the world, which is Jesus Christ. Father, we pray that you be with this race and just ask that there not be any injuries. We pray that as these young people perform, everything will go well. And we just ask, Heavenly Father, that you continue to be with us wherever we're at and whatever we do. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Thank you.
TRW, ever more becoming more visible in the racing circles of the world, and Winston NASCAR Racing, TRW Corporation and their car. And ladies and gentlemen, Montgomery International Raceway on Saturday nights at 8, Montgomery, Alabama, Capital Chevrolet, and of course, Miss Montgomery International Raceway riding on board. The Joe Rutland show car, the Quaker State number 26 Buick automobile, and the Pontiac number 98 Valvoline car as those show cars come by us here. Here's the Winston Pontiac automobile to be given away next Sunday at Atlanta International Raceway to one of 100,000 fans who have entered. The Budweiser Neil Bonnet show car number 12, Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. The Busch Pole pace car, Pontiac Trans Am pace car, as Busch marches a pole position for each stop on the Winston Cup NASCAR Tour. The number 9 Coors Ford Thunderbird pace car, and that, of course, the Helen Ray number 71. You know, Richard Petty is a man who's taken a lot of goody headache powders in his life and headache tablets and goodies. One of the great sponsors of Winston Cup NASCAR Stock Car Racing, the official pain reliever of NASCAR. Ladies and gentlemen, a very special event before the winning of the Winston 500 today. Music has always been an important part of the Alabama School for the Blind, located here in Talladega, Alabama. The band program of the school was started in 1933 by Mr. Eugene Landreth, a graduate of the school. The ASB band has performed in countless parades and other special activities in the state and in the nation over the past half-century. We are proud to present to you this year's band who perform a concert today. The band under the direction of Mr. Ray Speakman, also a graduate of ASB and one of Mr. Landreth's band standouts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Alabama School for the Blind Concert Band.
1, 2, ready, now.
gonna go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go out with me.
No, I can't. I'm gonna watch it.
You do. Miss Wynn.
Okay, I'm waiting on you. Come on. This way, little boat.
Let's see if he can. I'm gonna see how it goes.
No, you can't
Come
teach
on.
me. You can't teach me now, okay?
Come on, just one time.
No.
One time.
No.
Yes! There's a fire! Oh! Hurry! Get the hose! Get the hose! Get that hose! Down here! Come on! Get the hose! You ready to go out? Okay. Okay, come this way. Put that filler out. Come on, put that filler out. He's not no fool. No, he has to use his hands for a guide, so he won't be looking something. Right over here. Can I stop my fire? Yes, you can stop yourself. Thomas, can you stop me? See, I knew you could find me. You feel the sun now? Huh? You want to get in the camera? Okay, get the camera over here. Hi, Miss Thomas, can I yell? Britt, what are you going to do? Stop. Stop. Okay, on this side. Don't run into her swing. Where you going? Where I go? Hi. You want to go play on a fire engine? Trip you. Why? Okay, you going to go on the fire engine? Okay. Chris, you want to go? Everyone's on the fire engine but you. You want to go? Huh? Right here. Let's go. Follow my voice, okay? I want to go watch it.
Okay, let's go watch. We'll stand out in the sun, okay? Put that filler out. Come on. You're doing great. Let's go. Keep coming. Put that filler out. Doing fine. You hear them on the fire engine? See if you can walk over by yourself without me telling you. Follow their voice, Chris. What color is it?
That's green.
Okay, now we're going to put the record on. And when we put the record on, you, Angel, look at me. You will stand up when Joseph does because both of you will stand up on green, okay?
Okay.
What color are you going to stand up?
I'm blue.
On blue, good. Which color will you stand up?
I'm going to be white.
No, you're going to be yellow, okay? Yellow. Can you remember yellow?
I do.
And when it says yellow, stand up, you will stand up. And when it says yellow, sit down, then you will sit down. James, what color are you going to stand up on?
Red.
Red. What color will you stand up for?
Red.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And everyone sing. And
This is the song about turtles. You see them all around. There is red on the stop sign, green
The only mistake I see you had was where you got your takeaway sign. You put a 2-5. What is your takeaway sign?
3, 6.
Okay. That's very good. You got an A. And I'm putting very good on it. Would you like to go down and show it to Miss Williams?
I can find a way.
You sure?
I'm through, Miss Wynn. Miss Wynn, put me down to the snow so I can show it. Show it. I'm trying to make a chick, Miss Wynn.
Are you sure you can go by yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, y'all wait on.
All right.
So what? Tell me the way to the top class.
Jason's doing terrific. Look at that. Very good, Jason. That's wonderful. Good work. Where are you bringing the note? Whoops. Jason, where are you going?
Miss Williams.
To Miss Williams in the gym? Oh, Mrs. Williams. Oh, okay. Probably could have till I interrupted you. He was doing so good coming downstairs, I wanted to be sure you did. Thank you so much.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
Hello, Jason.
Is he in our
What do you have, sir?
Hey, Jason.
My goodness.
Jason.
Oh, very good. That's great.
Hey, Coach. First, Dad.
y'all that he's ever made on addition and subtraction.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Only had his takeaway was 2
Ooh,
5s.
look at that. I am so proud of you. That's a good job. You are growing up.
With you. Great. It was. He was very proud of it, and I was too. Me too.
Are you giving snack cards when I'm doing?
For that, this is the first time he's done this.
Okay, let's see how many we have.
45
here.
cents.
There's 2. That's right. Good boy.
I'll get you.
Right side. That's right. Good night. Jason, that was great. You found your way real good, and I am so proud of that paper. You know what I think you get for that? You get some free time. What would you like to do? Go put it in the basket up on my desk. What would you like to do for your free time until the bell rings? You've got about 10 minutes. You want to play with the bolts and screws or what? You go over there and pick out what you want to do while I check Charlotte's paper, okay? Okay. You got a 95. That's an A. Minus. Can you put that up in the basket, please?
Can I go show it to Miss Knott?
Let me check Sarah's and see what she got, and maybe y'all can go down together, because I really don't believe you can find your way down quite yet, okay? You don't think you can, do you?
No.
Okay.
But when I get that cane will take me, won't it?
No, you'll take the cane.
When I get a cane, I will bump into something with a cane.
No, you're not supposed to bump into anything. Just sit quietly. Let me check Sarah's, and then I'll see what she gets, okay?
Okay. If she gets a big fat F, we can't go.
Why not?
What would you do if I've got an A plus?
Well, let me check it first, okay? Just stay seated until I check with the words, and then you may have some free time.
Yes,
Okay, spell that.
T-H-A-T.
And what's the braille sign?
T.
Okay, C.
S-E-E.
Us.
U-S.
Bowie.
B-O-Y.
Were.
W-E-R-E.
Okay, and what is the sign for were? Which dots make the sign?
2, 3, 4, wait, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay, good. What's the sign for us?
U.
Okay. You need to do this, put your braille paper in, and using this, I want you to start. Look, let me show you. Because you've not done this for just a couple of days. I want you to start with number 1 and number your paper, and use the sign were and make me a sentence, okay?
Okay.
And if you're not sure of your sentence, ask me before you write it, okay? Okay, Jason, call yours out. We'll know what you need to do. Okay, spell C.
S-E-E.
Us.
S-U-N. No, S.
Us.
U-S.
And what's the sign?
E-U.
Okay, that.
T-H-A-T.
And what's your sign?
T.
Okay, Bowie.
B-O-Y.
Okay, were.
W-E-O-E.
Okay, what's your sign?
No, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Okay. Can you make sentences by yourself today, do you think?
Miss Whitten.
Can you make me a sentence with were? Tell me a sentence with were before you start.
You were going to town.
You were going to town, okay. And use the sign, look. Do not write.
It's wrinkly.
I know. Do not write out the word W-E-R-E. Use your sign, okay? Okay. Okay, Sarah, that. Yes, number 1. Did you not number your first sentence? Were you going to town? Okay. The next one will be number 2. Number it. Okay, Derek, spell that. Can you think of a sentence you want to word? Yeah, this word is not work, it's work. What about the boys were playing? Can you do that? Okay, see if you can write that.
What comes next?
Where's your spelling? Next number 3 is us. Use your sign for us. Okay, Barry. Yours is were. The always were playing. Always were playing. We have to finish 5 sentences. You know how to write capital. Tell me the dots. I can't see from over here. Tell me which dots, which fingers you have. But I can't. 26, yes. You got that come from my mama. Okay, it would be that came from my mother. You can't say that come from my mama. Okay. Put it back in and write another sentence with boy. Okay, just a minute. Is my toy. Write the number 2 sentence again, and then write me a sentence using the word that. Okay?
All right, now turn to your left and go straight across the hall, and you're going to go to the door. You're going to find the door. That's it. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you later, Bob.
Okay, thanks.
What's that?
It goes to
Put your cane up against it. Slide your hand down the cane and right where that stops. What is this?
bench.
A bench? Well, where is this bench sitting?
In the hallway.
Which hallway does this bench sit in?
And, oh no.
You don't know? Well, let's go explore. Maybe we can figure out which hallway we're in here. Oh, what's that?
Door.
Oh, no, that's not a door. Is it a door?
Wall.
Uh-huh. What's this? What do you feel?
Rug.
A rug. Where do you usually find these rugs?
The floor.
On the floor, that's right. Where do you usually find them? On the floor.
From the door.
That's right.
We're in the door hallway.
Okay, we're in the door hallway. Where does this door go? Does this door go to a classroom?
No.
Where does it go?
Outside.
Outside. And what's across from here? Do you have any idea?
Door.
The dorm? You think there's a dorm over there?
Mm-mm.
Is this the kind of a door that you have over by the dorms?
No.
It's not. Where does it, if we walked out this door and went that direction, to your right there, what building will we come to?
Gym.
The gym? Is this the kind of a door that you go out when you're going to the gym?
Mm-mm.
No. What's the difference between that door and this door?
I don't know.
Do you have this kind of a thing? What is this right here?
Glass.
This glass. Do you have that on the door that you go out to the dorm and to the gym?
No.
No. What about that big bar that you usually hit to go out the door? Do you see one of those?
Sometimes when we go out the back door, I have one of those.
Oh, you do? Sometimes you go out the back door? Okay. Well, this isn't the door that goes to the gym, so you want to make another guess?
To the big boys door.
To the big boys. You want to go out there and see what's out there?
Yeah.
Let's go see.
I got a cane.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I certainly will. Because you backed up against the door there and started off, it got you going in a straight line.
That cane's leaving me.
That cane's leaving you. It sure is.
That cane told me that the door was coming up.
It sure did. Now, what door is this?
The school building.
Okay. Well, can't lead you from behind. You have to lead from the front.
Yes.
Now, where we go? What side of the hall do we want to walk on?
The right
The
side.
right side. Why do we want to walk on the right side?
Because we will get run over.
That's right. Cars don't drive in the right side of the road, do they?
What was that?
Uh-oh, there's something in our path, isn't there?
A thing.
Let's stand the cane up right against it, and then you can slide your hand right down the cane and find out right where it is, and tell me what that is.
A chair.
A chair. What's that made out of?
Wood.
That's right.
It's a thing.
Okay, now we have to let our cane find us a way around the path. Find a clear path for us to walk on. Now what have we come to?
The laundry room.
The laundry room?
Wait,
Why do you think it's the laundry room?
because it has that thing in it.
What thing?
That dryer.
That dryer. Okay, so you hear a noise?
Yeah.
Okay, and what does it sound like? It sounds like a dryer? You think that's the dryer?
Yes.
And did we just say we came in the school building, though?
Yes.
Oh, is there a dryer in the school building? No. Well, let's take another guess. What do you think that noise could be?
I don't know.
Oh, well, why don't we go see?
Okay.
Okay, let's go find it. Can you find that noise?
I bet I can.
I bet you can, too.
That cane will tell me.
Yeah? We'll just let that cane. Now, you listen for the noise, and when you hear it, what happened to the noise?
Went off.
It did. Do you know where it was coming from?
Over there.
Okay, let's see if you can guess about where it was coming from. And if you can't, I'll help you find it. Okay?
What's that?
Well, let's don't get sidetracked. Let's find our noise first, and then I'll come back to that. Do you have any idea where that noise was coming from?
Over there.
Point. Point, okay. We've passed it now. Let's go. We're going to cross the hall. What's this?
The water fountain.
The water fountain. Did you know water fountains make noise sometimes? Do you know why? Why does that water fountain make a noise?
So you can get water.
Okay. You know what kind of water comes out of this water fountain? Hot water, cold water, or warm water?
Cold water.
Cold water. So you have to use a machine to make the water get cold, right? And that's the noise that you heard right there.
Can you take me to a low water fountain?
To a low water fountain. Where is there a low water fountain?
Upstairs.
Oh. Well, I tell you what we'll have to do. We'll have to go find the stairs to get there, won't we?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go find the stairs then. Now look what the cane's going to do for you right here.
What?
It found a bump. See? Where you used to have to walk with your hand up. That cane found that bump for you, and it stopped you so that you could bring it out and find a clear path, and you don't have to bump into all those bumps in the wall. See?
That
There was another one. Just bring the cane out. That's it.
What's this?
That's the handle where I'm holding on. That's called the crook.
What's a
Some
crook?
canes have crooks. It's the bent part of the top of this cane. Some canes have crooks and some canes don't. This one has a crook. Helps me to guide you with the cane.
Whose room is that?
What do you hear?
Music.
Well, whose room has music in it?
Mr. Campbell.
Mr. Campbell's, and who else? You
Miss Reed.
That's right. Where's Miss Reeves' room?
Right there.
Right there, but what's that room called?
Auditorium.
That's right.
Mom.
What are you supposed to do with your fingers now when you're trailing the wall? That's right. We don't want any jammed knuckles, do we?
Oh,
Now looky here. What do you hear?
a water fountain.
That's right.
Is it low?
Is that low?
Uh-uh.
No. I guess we're gonna have to go keep looking then until we find the low one, aren't we? Where were those stairs at now? I forgot.
I don't know.
You don't know? What is it we remembered that?
Door handle.
What happens when we find this door handle?
We turn
Which way?
this.
That's correct. Okay, now what you have to do, we're going to put our cane up like this. Now we're going to hold it up as we go up the steps. And let it hit one step ahead of us, and it's going to tell you when you get to the very top.
Is it got me
What did it just tell you when it went like that?
to stop?
That there was no more steps there, didn't it? You knew that you were at the very top. Now
There's
let's-
some more steps that Kane told me.
Yeah, boy, that cane's really neat, isn't it?
Now we have to go
Okay, now let's have to change our hand position back now. That's the girl. Now, where was that water fountain, did you tell me?
I bet it's this way.
You think so? Well, you found it. I guess you can have a drink of water then. Let's try it with your hand flat. Whew, boy. Okay.
I deserved a drink of water for that, didn't I?
I would say so. Now, what kind of things have we found today?
Water fountains.
And how did we find that water fountain a while ago?
It was making the noise.
That's right. So you listened for the noise. Okay. What else did you find? Whose room did you find by some noise?
Miss Reeves.
What kind of a noise did you hear in Miss Reeves' room?
Piano.
That's right. And what did you find at that door that we went out? Remember we went out the door and we went outside and walked?
The library.
That's right. And what was different about that door?
It didn't have the great big bars.
It didn't have a bar, that's right. And what else did it have, though?
It had a thing.
It had those little windows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure did, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, do you remember how to get to my room?
Yes.
Okay, let's stay on the right wall now, okay? What is this right here?
It's a hallway.
Where does that hallway go?
Downstairs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want you to walk right up to the edge with both feet. And just hang both feet straight over the edge. Whoop, don't go down yet. Hold on. Now, you are straight. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Both feet up. Now, we're going to put the cane between your feet. And I'm going to... No, don't move your feet. Leave your feet like they were. Here we go. Now, I'm going to slide the cane and hit your foot with it. Does that hit your foot in the same place on both feet?
No.
No, this foot's a little bit further back. Move it up just a tad. There we go. This is how you can tell when you're straight when you're going down the stairs. Because you want to go down the stairs straight, don't you?
Yeah.
How come?
I'll fall.
That's correct. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to... See, we dropped our cane down. We're going to slide it out here till it gets to this step. Then we go down the step. And as you come down, no, one foot to a stair, ahead of me. Remember when we came up the stairs, we let the cane tell us when we got to the top? It's going to tell us when we get to the bottom.
It told me.
It sure did. There's no more stairs there.
It's telling me there's more, ain't it?
I don't hear it saying that yet. Let's listen. No, it tells me there's a wall there, but I haven't heard anything about steps yet. What did that tell you?
It told me that there was some more.
So we're going to put it up. We're going to put the cane right up against the step so you can't go past that. That's your wall. So you find right, and you use your foot to find right at the edge there. No, you don't have to feel the cane, just the step. That's it. Okay, can you get straight? Let me get in position. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm working with a cane.
Get a little bit straight here. It's a little harder going down the stairs than up the stairs, isn't it? That's it. Okay. Now then, we're back where we started. Where is my room?
Over there.
Over there. I'm gonna let you go. Can you find the table again?
So that's what happened.
Where's the
They
table?
have a number on that one down. This one's got a number. The push button has a number on it.
Oh, your cane even found the table, didn't it? Now let's pull the chair out. You gotta get in the chair, find the table.
Where's my math book?
Well, let's get in the chair first. And then
I
we'll
put
get
your math book up. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
we have a problem now. We have to do something with this cane. It won't just stand here by itself, will it? What can we do with it?
We can put it up.
Well, where can we put it up at?
Well, where it was, the first place.
Where was that?
In the closet.
In the closet. Well, I guess we'll have to get up.
It's... What goes in this closet?
Look in here. What is it?
Things.
Things? What kind of things?
Canes.
Canes. Looky here. I have another kind. You were asking me about the crook? Look at this cane. That one doesn't have a crook, does it? What's different?
It's got a string.
It has a string instead of a crook, doesn't it? So see, we have different kinds. Okay. If you don't know a phone number, how do you find out what it is?
Over here.
Got any idea? Oh, all right. How about calling information? Did you know you could call information and they would tell you somebody's phone number? All right. Let's pick up the phone. Now, if it's somebody here in Talladega, you dial 1411. It's the name of a tree.
There's two.
Let me look at the shapes on the front.
Yes, you do. Spell it.
I don't know if it's
I was going to say, I don't remember Spruce Creek. That's a tree, but I don't
T
think it's out this name.
A
H
R
R
E A.
E. So what does that spell?
Oh no.
3. Book 3.
Charlotte, are you about ready to go back to your next class?
Mm.
Why don't we, the bell's going to ring in just about 2 more minutes. Why don't we start out now before the crowd so you can do it all by yourself?
All by yourself today, Charlotte.
Okay? And I'll see if I can't find them.
Like I do.
Yes.
Come to the phone. There's a lady, a mobility instructor from Florida that's on the line.
Would you take
Speak with our mobility instructor.
All right.
Marcus?
Okay. You
stay
sit
right
here,
here,
Marcus,
okay?
and me and Charlotte's gonna go
Charlotte,
upstairs.
I'll see you.
Okay, now let's get her. There we go. That's good.
Everybody can't leave. Somebody's
Uh-huh.
in the class.
Will you try to order first grade book?
I will. I'll try to get you one.
That's got dots
Oh,
all kinds of
761,
and
1592.
and slushy
That's
ones
761, 1592.
and arrows.
Okay, now let's be sure you trail the wall till you find the steps, Charlotte.
Am I going by myself?
Yeah. I'm going to observe, but you go and by yourself, okay?
Are you gonna watch? You talking about for real?
I'm talking about for real.
I have been.
That's good.
Nice. That isn't the class.
Is it?
It's another. What's the last round? I got some water out of the water. I'm going. Sir.
Bye. See y'all later. Don't run. There, don't go, Neil.
Well, I walked and I tried to read a map.
All right, what's the difference between a single-celled animal and a single animal cell? Single-celled animal like the paramecium and a single animal cell like you take a cheek cell. What's the difference, the main difference between the two? Who knows that?
The paramecium is a single cell organism, and animals with many cells have regular many cell organs.
Okay, let's go back one. The single-cell organism like the paramecium has how many cells? One. That one cell carry on.
All life functions.
Okay, and in the single animal cell,
That cell is
it depends upon the other cells in the body. It cannot function alone, right?
Right.
The single cell, you got it, Danny? The single cell animal like the paramecium can carry on all its life function with that one cell, right? Okay. The single animal cell cannot. It must depend upon the other cells in the body.
What's wrong? I'm trying to get. I got that part, but when it comes to going over, and
You're right. It's okay. Let's undo the thread.
Okay.
You're right.
Yes.
Mr. Cobb. Miss Cobb.
Did you say Mr. Cobb?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
Check to see where it's coming. Huh? Put your thumb on.
Is that the line I'm supposed to be on?
Uh-huh. That looks good. Just follow the line.
Right there.
Wow, look at you. Straight line.
Straight line. Uh-huh.
I don't think
Just follow it with your finger and you keep it straight.
Seemed like it didn't want to go through, didn't it?
find where the thread's coming out.
Right there.
Okay, put your thumb on it. No, that's not exactly what
There.
it is.
Yeah.
Not quite. Run your finger right down the thread, and when you get to the canvas, stop right there. See where your thumb is?
Okay, you have cut off just a little bit
Now, go ahead. No, don't move your thumb. Just go ahead and stitch there. All right.
where it's coming out here.
Look.
Come out here and move it over.
Feel.
one
See where it's
fold.
next to the canvas?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then go right next to it. Okay. Okay. Now, wait a minute.
That's right.
Put it flat on the table.
Then you
Yeah.
got a piece of Christian needle thread and you got one right.
Uh-oh. Guess what we just did?
Looped.
What have you done? You got off a line.
Wait a minute here.
Too, but
Come on,
go right
go all
on
the
where
way
you
down.
started, where
Find
you
your
cut down.
thumb. Wait a minute, don't move your thumb. Here, feel. Can you feel that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now.
I'm trying to make it straight. That's what you need. You having trouble, man?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, feel and see how much shorter your stitches are.
See, okay, I got one stitch to the right.
See how short they are?
Yes, ma'am.
Now feel all these others. See how long? See, you're doing better now. And find where your thread's coming out.
No, you're going.
That's where I have, this is where, I'm trying to get this right here.
All right, put your needle where your thread's coming out. Find the hole it came out.
Okay.
And go over to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And see if you get on the right line.
And go over here.
You're moving to the right this time, uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Right here?
Uh-huh.
Try to go straight.
I know you do. Okay.
And now go
Now,
over.
That's all you got to do on this one.
Uh-oh. See, you're supposed to come over, and I'm right here. Here's the hole, right?
Uh-huh.
And I want to go over, but look what I find.
Okay, you're going back in that row where the other stitches are, okay? So you're having two stitches in the same hole, Minnie. Don't you remember you're going back in this line that you've already made here?
Oh, go back through here.
Uh-huh, that's right.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right. Uh-huh. You was doing it right, you had just forgot.
Yeah, I did.
Now you're ready to move to the right, this stitch.
Okay.
You need to try to minimize the time you take at the beginning of the period to get what you need and get in your seat. You're wasting our good, valuable time. Hippie, we're waiting. You were to do exercise 1, and in that exercise, you had 20 sentences. Wendy, you may have done it in class. 20 sentences. Some of them were sentence fragments and some of them were complete sentences. When you had a complete sentence, you were to write the letter S and go to the next number. When you had a sentence that was a fragment, you were to make it into a complete sentence. Okay. Kim, number 1, tomorrow or the next day was what was written for number 1. Is that a sentence or is that a fragment?
That's a fragment.
All right, will you tell us how you made it into a sentence?
Okay, I put, I will go home tomorrow or the next day.
Good sentence. Number 2, Kippy. Obviously, fishing for compliments. That was the one that gave a lot of people trouble. How did you change? Is that a sentence or is that a fragment?
It's fragment.
What did you put on number 2, David?
He spoke carefully, obviously fishing for compliments.
Okay. That's all right. And number 4, Wendy, the driver of the other car. Is that a sentence or is that a fragment?
It's a fragment.
All right, how did you change it to a complete sentence?
The driver of the other car ran off the road.
Okay. I mean, bad accident, but good sentence. A car painted orange and white. Is that a sentence or is that a fragment? No.
Fragment.
All right.
A
Make
car
sentence.
painted orange and white past our house.
Okay. Good sentence. And Kippy, number 20, clouds floating across the moon. Is that a sentence or a fragment?
It's fragment. No.
Make it a sentence.
Okay. The clouds were floating across the moon.
A big animal does not necessarily have a big brain. Louise, what is the subject in that sentence? Number 1. Okay. Animal. Number 5, Bobby. This remnant from an earlier period of time is actually a pitiful creature. What is the subject there?
This remnant.
Okay. Jutting from his upper lip is a large, heavy horn. What is the subject?
I put horn.
Horn. What is the complete subject, Wendy? What is
Large,
it?
heavy.
Not is. Is would be part of the verb. Okay. Large, heavy horn.
Start again on measure 14.
This
G-E-C-T, right there. Okay, right there. Okay, go to it now. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this is the last line where we repeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Good, good. Very good. And end it with 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's continue with a new part that we've started studying today, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You've made me as happy as I can be. That was great.
The past 2 weeks, you've been stopping me a lot in the hall and asking me when you could come talk to me. And a while ago when you came over back to lunch and we set up this time, you said you want to talk to me about your daddy. Since your folks are divorced now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want you to start and tell me about what happened there. And
They got divorced because he never stayed home. He was always out in the bar drinking, and that's the reason they got divorced after 11 years. Me and my brother's his son, and my mom's got 2 other children by another man that she was married to before him. And And he's done remarried twice since they've been divorced in the last 3 or 4 years. And he's still not doing too much better. His wife now has another son. His name's Travis, and me and my brother go over there every 2 weeks and stay for that weekend, and we'd go. He won't bring me back up here, and he won't come pick me up when it's his weekend, and he don't pay enough child support. He only pays $75 a week.
How do you feel about your father, Jamie? You just described to me, some of the things that he does and how things have been since the divorce.
Well, he's doing a lot better since they got divorced. He's a little better to his wife, and he don't go drink as much. He's about 48, and he smokes, and I think he's got cancer. I'm not sure.
You sound like you're a little worried about him, maybe. What would you like to see happen here?
I'd like for him to straighten up and for him to get back together.
Get back together with your mother?
Yes, sir.
You think that's a very real possibility?
No, sir.
But you'd still like to see it anyhow?
Yes, sir.
Does this bother you a lot, that your father doesn't live at home anymore?
Well, I was pretty well used to it when they got divorced because, like I said, he wasn't never home, and I was pretty well not used to being around him. So that didn't create too much of a problem.
How do you feel about your father being married several times?
Well, it don't really bother me that bad.
But it does bother you some?
Some, but not too much.
What bothers you about it?
That the fact that, like we went over there to his house one time, and everyone lived with his other wife, and they had an apartment, and we stayed with a babysitter while they went to see her son. And when they got back, they told us that they was going out for a while, that they'd be back later. And when they did get back, Daddy came to get us, and she had done left with the car. So we went and got his truck and went to the motor home at the shop where he worked. And when we came back the next weekend, they wasn't even together, and that went on for a while. And then they finally got divorced, and he's married again now. He was cheating on her when he was married to her, with the one that he's married to now.
How do you feel about that?
It don't bother me.
You kind of get used to it.
Yes, sir.
May I have the hearts, please? All right. The first thing you have to do is realize that you can do it. You can walk on the tightrope because you have your balance. Now hold your hearts out and your head up and use your feet and walk. And walk. You're walking. Let's walk this way. You're walking. Pull it tight. You're walking way up. Now get your foot on there. Feel it with your feet. Feel it. Good. Hold it up. It's easier for him if you hold it up. Rico, hold it. Oh, up. And feel it with your feet. Hold your head up high. Hold your head up high. And feel it with your feet. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Don't forget to hold your heart out. Hold your heart out and walk way above the crowd. And then you're at the end now. Can you turn around and jump toward me? Jump again. Yeah! That's not a boy, that's a girl. Are you a girl? Yeah. You know, I make that mistake all the time. Sometimes I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl either.
New hairdo.
All right. I'm going to need... Would you like to try this? Or would you rather wait? I'd rather try it. You'd rather try it? I'd rather you would try it. I'll try it. Could I ask you to do me a big favor, please? Would you hold this so Miss Bryce can help me a minute? All right.
Hold it tight, okay?
And you must hold it very tight and hold it high enough so that if you'll get one side, I'll get the other. Now, here's your heart, your magic heart. Can you feel that? Mm-hmm. That is a soft, wonderful red heart. And you hold one in that hand, and you hold one here. And I'm going to take your foot. Can you rest on my shoulder a minute? Yeah. I'm going to take this foot. And can you feel right there? Yeah. I want you to feel that. Then I'm going to take this foot. Let me have the other foot. Let me lift your other foot.
That's right. Just put that foot forward.
Now, there you go.
That's good.
Now, pull it tight. Are you ready? Yeah. We're going to walk. And walk right on the tightrope. Walk, walk. You're going. You can do it. You're doing it.
Now, a little bit further when you speak, when you step. That's
There you go. Can you feel it? Yeah. Can you feel it with your feet? Yeah. And walk and hold your head up, darling. There you go. There you go. Good girl. I let you go because you can do it on your own. Doing it on your own.
Want to go back?
I think it really... When she gets to the end, let's see if she can give us a big jump. Can you turn around and a big jump?
Okay, good. As a follow-up to our conversation the other day, I can't, when we last talked, we talked about the fact that as a result of catching William last week with the key and having gone into the house parents' room, that we felt like we were going to have to make a change in his program. As I told you at that time, E.H. Gentry would not accept him. I believe I had told you that on Wednesday when we talked. And we met Mr. Stovall, our psychologist, and Mr. Dunaway, the director of campus life, and his supervising teacher, Mr. Worth, and I met on Wednesday afternoon, and feel like that as a result of this continual tendency that William has to sort of break and enter and take things that don't belong to him, that we're going to have to exclude him from school. Now, I've talked with Gentry, and they will admit him to Gentry after a period of 90 days, provided that that we don't expel him from school. And what I need to do as a result of that is to send you some information and let you sign the withdrawal form, and then William go through that waiting period, and then he can be admitted there for full-time vocational training. But as many times as we've caught William in this problem, we're just simply not going to be able to, for the sake of the rest of the student body, allow him to not be punished for it. And I regret it. William and I have always been close. I coached him on wrestling for many years, and he paid a pretty big price for it last year in missing the state wrestling tournament, but evidently he didn't learn a very good lesson. And it's going to be real important that you sign this document. I'll put a mark where to sign it, and that you send it back, and then I'll try to give you a call around the first of the year to make arrangements for William to be enrolled in Gentry full-time, if that's still what he wants to do. Well, not until he's been at home for a while. Right. I think we can. Right. I think we can handle that they will accept him there around the first of the year. But they're not willing for a student to just be excluded or expelled from our school for that kind of a problem and just automatically enter their program, and I certainly understand that. And it's going to be real important that when William comes there, that he not have another one of these incidents, because it'll surely result in termination there early on. You think William can not have any problems at home in terms of this time period and not be involved in that sort of thing? Well, I do too, and I appreciate your understanding, and I want you to know it's not something that I enjoy doing, but it's something I think that's in the school's best interest, as well as William has to realize that there is some punishment. And of course, if he doesn't change that habit, he's going to get some real hard punishment on down the road, I'm afraid. Pam, how about doing this letter to William Lee's mother and get one of those withdrawal forms and send it, and put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there. I've got some stamps in my desk to ensure that she will send it back to us.
Okay. When do you want to delete him? Today?
Effective today, we'll withdraw him. Oh, wait a minute. We better withdraw him when we receive that signed form back from his mother. Just fill it out and put an X spot where she's to sign, and then we'll withdraw him effective. The receipt of that form will be the best way to do it. I'm going to be out in the building for a little while.
Miss Parker's having trouble with Dallas.
Okay.
He's back in Jim Stovall's room.
What happened in class?
This morning, every time I missed a word, I did my paper like that.
You rattled your paper on the desk? Well, didn't you know that you were doing wrong at that time? Haven't we talked to you about rattling papers and kicking and disturbing the class? Where are your glasses?
They got them.
Keep you from breaking them, you think?
I had them on my face, and he holding me where Miss Parker get my glasses.
Oh.
She got them.
You think they took your glasses because of that tendency you have to take them off and break them?
I thought.
Well, what do you think we're going to do about this kind of behavior? How much longer do you think we can go on? We've got your teacher. Mr. Stovall, Miss Parker, and myself, and 3 or 4, half a dozen more folks that are just doing everything we know how to do to try to get you to behave. When is the Showbiz pizza trip? When?
Tomorrow.
And I believe they promised you that you could go if you would behave. Do you think you've behaved enough to get to go?
I don't know.
You don't know? Come over here where I am. Do you like Dallas? Do you like all this bad attention that you get? Do you see the other boys and girls in your class or in this school that just almost every day have a misbehavior type incident where they have to be taken out of the classroom? Well, how much longer do you think we can go on with it?
Not long.
Well, why do you do it?
I don't know.
You really don't know why you do it. Do you think at the time it happens that you know what you're doing at that time? Do you just sit in your desk and say, well, I'm going to start rattling this paper till Ms. Roberts has to say something to me and I'll be in trouble? Or do you just do it and you're not conscious of it? What do you think? Do you know when you're doing it?
Yes.
Do you think Mr. Stovall cares for you? Don't you like to come up to me in the afternoons when we're out on the playground and say, are you my friend? And I always tell you that I am your friend? Would you like me to say, Dallas, no, you're not my friend because you won't behave? Do you think whenever you're punished or when you're paddled or when you're excluded that people enjoy doing that? You think it won't hurt Mr. Dunaway tomorrow to say, no, Dallas, you can't go on the Showbiz pizza trip because you weren't good? You think we want to deprive you? It's not us that deprive you, it's you. It's Dallas Robinson that deprives himself of those kinds of fun experiences. Do you think your mother loves you? Well, don't you think that she wants you to behave? Well, I just don't know what we're going to do if you can't start come Monday when you go back out of this room today, that somehow you don't find something inside you that says, I've got to do better. You're totally disrupting your education. We've already talked to you about the fact that you're currently not passing the 3rd grade because you don't do enough of your work to pass. You're disrupting the rest of the class, and they're good students. Angela Shin wants to learn. William Morey wants to learn. And the rest of your class wants to learn. They want to do their work. They want to get those check marks every day. And we've done everything that we can do to try to help your behavior.
He's becoming much more aggressive in his behavior.
Oh, well, they told me you had Dallas, but I didn't know you were asking me to come. What set him off this morning, Jane?
Sat there at the table, we were doing worksheets, and he sat there and rolled his pencil around, and I laid his pencil aside, and so we started rattling his paper. So I just picked up both and laid them on the next table and told him when he was ready to do what the rest of us were doing and write his answers on his worksheet, that I would give it back to him. And he never asked for it back, and he started rubbing his hand along the table, making a noise on the table. At that point, I warned him once with that, then took recess away and said, if you keep making the noise, you'll go to timeout. And so he kept making the noise.
He did the same thing yesterday, and that he would look over to see if we were observing what he was doing, and he would start rocking the chair. And if that didn't draw attention, then he would kick the table. And next he went to slinging the books across the desk. And he would get continuously louder, and his last step was to continue muttering, and finally just out loud, "I'm not going to do that," and so on. At that point, we brought him back down to the timeout room and let him sit for about 30 minutes.
It's just intentionally disrupt, whatever it takes to disrupt. He'll start with something little like the pencil, and whatever it takes to disrupt the class and to get some kind of feedback, be it negative feedback.
Jim, you think he's making any progress at all with his behavior, or as bad as it was, or worse? Or?
He had a pretty good week last week. Of course, he seemed to react real well to his mother coming up here and calling up here and that sort of thing. But he seems like he's bound and determined that he's going to create a disturbance in class.
Be the Billy bad guy.
And even his brother talks about that's what he wants to do, and he's going to do it. But everywhere else on campus, he's just totally the opposite. He's sweet. He'll do what you ask him to. Like I asked him to do something in there yesterday. I was in the snack room with him yesterday afternoon, ninth period. Fine. No
That's
problem.
because that one-on-one attention, when he's with me by himself, it's that sweetness. "I'm so sorry. I misbehaved. I'm going to do better for you."
He knows what's going to be punished with a spanking or timeout, and seems like he's starting to skip the things that you're going to ignore and move on up to the worst things.
Right to the good stuff.
But now, at the beginning, when we first started the program, I told him, this is when the first step is going to be something's going to be taken away, because and then the second step will be timeout and then a paddling. So he's aware of what he's doing when he's doing it.
I just had a 5, 6, 7 minute conversation with him down there in the office wing, and he is aware. He told me what got him in trouble, that he was rattling a piece of paper. Understands that it's serious. Says he's going to do better. Same kinds of responses we get from him time after time after time. Even admitted that he had not been good enough since yesterday at the bargain on Showbiz Pizza, that he didn't deserve to go.
He is missing out on a trip after lunch today. We had promised him at the end of the week we would do something special. And we're going for an ice cream sundae. But he knew when he came back after his 2 days absence that he only had to make the checks for the 2 days that he was here.
It was still reasonably obtainable for him.
Yet the very first period of the day was the worst period for him. He just refused to make that progress.
Yeah, after he had his little fit yesterday, he was fine. We had 4 decent periods.
What are we going to do now, Jim? Is he to code step 3 today?
Yeah, he's got a spanking coming to him. Technically, he should have already gotten it earlier. But you were unavailable. Miss Parker was unavailable once he got to that point. So I didn't. He knows. I talked to him. He knows he's got one coming to him. Of course, he's calmed down now and everything. I was going to talk to you, Jan, about how do you feel about spanking him in class.
I knew that had been discussed. I really don't want to. I feel like that he's been spanked all of his life, and that has not done any good. And I feel like it may take some more time doing it this other way. But I'm willing to take that time and to put up with him during that time if y'all are. That's just the way I feel about it.
The isolation, in-school suspension type punishment would not be very effective in that he would not do the work without direct supervision. But it's something we could try. When he's in the timeout room, when we leave the doors open and it's used as a study room, he is constantly asking me to come check a problem or to tell him if that's the right way to do it.
When he knows
When
it's
he
the right
knows
way,
it's
he just
the
wants
right
the
way
attention.
because he's already done 20 of them.
That's the same way he does me. He just wants the attention.
He will not do it by himself.
But in the classroom, he can have that. I'll come by with each problem with him. If that'll get him to do the problems, then he'll do that for a while. But then on some occasions, even with that, he won't do it. I'll sit there and sit there with him and watch him put his name on his paper, and sometimes we don't even get a name on the paper.
It's having a very disruptive influence on the other students.
Yeah, I'm
And
very
that's
concerned about them
my
also.
concern.
Well, mine too. I think you've got the other 5 kids in there that are good students and willing to learn, and there's no question that it's going to take its toll on their classroom time when we're devoting as much time almost daily.
And last week, when he had a fairly good week, they just almost rallied around him. They were so excited that he got to go to McDonald's Friday. It was discussed all day that Dallas was going to get to go. I'm so glad Dallas is going with us from the other children. So
Well, these kids,
They're
they've
definitely
been with Dallas for, this is the 4th year, most of them. So, they've been dealing with Dallas's tantrums and acting out for several years now.
Tears your insides out trying to, I guess, like the kids wanting him to behave so to get the rewards, and he's just the one that's not willing to do it.
I'm afraid he's going to continue to get more aggressive, and that's the sort of thing he's going to
He
continue
had
to
to
try.
be physically moved today. Mr. Stovall had to pick him up and put him in the
He's a
office.
small child. He's easy to manage, you know.
I want you to start weight training then so you can handle him when he gets older. But maybe we're going to make some progress with him in the next.
Jan may be right. It may just take several more weeks because this is really only the 2nd full week of the program.
He's going to have to reach a stopping point with that physical behavior soon.
We draw a line where we don't let him go beyond that. Because I'd hate for him to get to the point where he starts breaking out windows or throwing things at people and stuff like that. That would be much more serious.
Chairs around in your office this morning, but he will not pick it up and throw it. He'll kick it against the wall or shove it against the wall, but he's never actually thrown anything yet.
Well, let's go on down there and we're going to try to start Monday fresh and hope the 3rd week's a charm.
Another thing we want to look at is the things that when you take away that first step, I've been noticing he gets the most value out of these afternoon things after school.
Okay.
We may want to start using restriction more. That restriction from
his recreation program.
Well, not necessarily the rec class, but that free time stuff, activity. To say restricting him to the dorm during free time.
Okay.
Because I think that would probably bother him more than losing his recess or something like that. Because the last few afternoons I've been out around the kids and he really enjoys that time.
Now, are both of you still supportive about ignoring non-compliant behavior as long as it's not disruptive?
As long as it's not disruptive.
He's
But if it
getting
gets-
very little work done,
As long
and
as
his
it's-
grades will reflect it. Okay.
But if he becomes noisy, then it becomes disruptive. We have to look at that then.
Jan, I think you're going to need to consider this spanking. I know that's a tough decision for you, but I'm afraid we're headed toward the vein of he's not going to really consider that there's any tough punishment coming till after he gets away from you, and you're the front line where you have to deal with the problem. And if he gets to the point to where he feels like he hasn't really got to worry about anything till he leaves your classroom, then he's not likely to change his behavior much in there. But
His 1st grade and 2nd grade teachers spanked, and he had the same. And to hear them describe it worse behavior problems those 2 years than he's having this year. And they both spanked him.
I don't agree necessarily that they were worse. I know that I didn't spend a couple of hours a week myself personally dealing with it. I don't know. He's really working his.
It seems much more, same kinds of problems, but much more frequent this year.
Yeah, I'd say the disruptive behavior when it occurred was probably more severe, but it was not as frequent.
He was kicking at his teachers and that kind of thing then, where he's not.
Yeah, he hasn't got overtly aggressive towards you yet, has he?
No, or toward other children. He's not thrown anything in the room. He's just done that in timeout. He's slammed his books, but he's not literally thrown anything.
Well, Jim, let's go ahead and tend to that. Okay.
even though your admission to the museum was free, you were helping to pay for the upkeep of the museum and for my salary whenever you brought something that had a city sales tax on it or whenever you went to the movies.
Then Donna whispered to Joy that her feet were getting tired. So Joy thanked the guard and took Donna to the museum cafeteria. She sat down while Joy went up to the counter and bought hot dogs and chocolate maltons. While they were eating, Donna said, "I'm having a wonderful time, Joey. Thanks a lot for asking me." Joey felt relieved. His first date with Donna was a success.
Okay, let's go to the first set of exercises in your town. Okay, the first one, do you have any museums in your town? Name them and tell what kinds of museums they are. Go ahead.
It's the Birmingham City Museum. It's an art museum, and they make one day they had an art exhibit, and they made shirts and painted them all different kinds of colors and gave them out free to the children.
Okay, does anybody else have anything to add about their town? Any museums in their town?
Me.
Eddie?
There's an Anniston Museum of Natural History. I don't know if it's in Anniston or not, but they got a real good at Indian exhibits and a wildlife exhibit and a caveman exhibit. And the last time I went there, I enjoyed the nature films that they showed.
Who can name some other interesting indoor public places in your town that you can visit free of charge? James Money?
The public library and
Good.
the
Mary?
and showbiz.
The Y? Who has some others to add?
Miss Barr.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you call those places when they have music? You know, sometimes they have music outdoor.
An outdoor concert. And they have quite a few of those in Birmingham that are free to the public. You're right, that's a good one. Okay, when you go home on Friday, I want you to ask and see what in your town or in your area is free for you to go to, that won't cost you any money, that you can entertain yourself with. Of all the interesting indoor places that you listed, which one is your favorite? Who has a favorite? Gorell?
I have the public library. Now the reason why is because I like to read and they have nice people there.
I would have guessed that would have been your favorite. Mary, what was your favorite?
Oh, the Y.
The Y?
Yeah.
You like to be pretty active. James, what was your
Mine is
favorite?
showbiz because it got a lot of games in there.
Okay, but that's not free. The games are not free. Now, I know that. You may be able to go in there sometimes for free. But we're talking about things that you can do that don't cost you any money. Eddie, what was your favorite?
Go down to the shopping center and look around all day.
Okay, it doesn't cost you anything to browse. So that would be something you could do one day that wouldn't cost you anything.
I spent 3 hours in the bookstore just looking at the different books they had.
Mm-hmm. Bookstores are interesting.
And I didn't get home till about 11 o'clock at night. Because I had to walk home. It was about 10 when they closed. It took me about an hour to get home.
Well, that was a long evening of entertainment, wasn't it? There's 7 images on the table. Look at them. Got them in your mind? Okay, close your eyes. Both of you. Close your eyes. Okay, now, I want you to look and tell me what's missing.
There was a little peach missing. One.
What was
peach
missing? All right, the peach is missing. All right, very good. Did really good on first try. Okay, same thing. Look at them again. Close your eyes. Both of them. Make no cheating.
The little caboose and the.
What else is missing? 2.
Oh yeah, that cherry.
See how your visual memory needs improving?
Oh yeah. We might try this again next time.
That's because we're not paying attention to what we see, are we?
I knew it was missing, just couldn't think of what it was.
I'm not very, very good at that game either. Don't worry about it. All right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, who's going to be first to tell us what it is to be an American?
Not to have a government.
Okay, Alfonso, you're going to go first?
As well. America, land of the free, home of the brave. For me, that phrase is what the American system is based on. Land of the free means free speech, press, religion, and elections. Whereas in the world, you can have these privileges, but in America. In the Soviet Union, the power belongs to the government. It controls education, jobs, religion, press, and speech. Here, we have the right to voice our opinion about what we want the government to do. You cannot do that in Russia. The government tells you what to do. The schools are dominated by the government. Religion is practically prohibited. Here, you have a right to choose your own church denomination. No elections are held in Russia, but here you chose who you need in office. So let's keep America a democracy. This is what America means to me. I hope to you it means the same.
The American way of life is indeed a special one. A person, if he has the potential, can reach any goal he desires. This pertains to any sphere a person wishes to apply himself or herself to. There are many reasons why this is possible, one of which is the fact that we are not limited educationally. Pride, honor, glory, and many other things are what helps to make up this great country of ours. On the whole, an American can do or say anything they wish. This is the only country in the world where we are allowed such freedoms. There are many more responsibilities which I didn't mention. Many men have died in wars to make America what it is today. In a sense, we owe all of them a tremendous debt. This can be repaid by being the best citizens possible.
Okay. Anybody have any questions on her?
Okay, let's say that you're a parent. I've just pushed you into 1990 or something like that, okay? You're a parent. You're a parent. What would be some of the things that you would teach your child to be a better American?
Okay. First, I would teach you some manners.
What kind of manners?
Such as how to act in public and how to eat.
And such as what? Like what?
How to eat correctly at the table and...
Why is that important?
You don't want to take your child to a restaurant and eat like a slob and embarrass you?
Why not?
Okay, like you got your kids, right?
Yes, I have my kids.
All right. If they didn't know, if they ate, say they ate with their fingers, everything they ate,
Well, they eat their french fries all the time at McDonald's with their fingers.
Well, you know, that's the difference. I'm talking about in a fancy type restaurant.
Something like fancy type restaurant. Oh, huh. Okay, I got you. We're back to capitalism here. Come on, you can work your way out of this, Michelle.
Okay, now, you take your children to this fancy restaurant, or y'all just decide to go out to eat that night?
Okay, so I want to teach them manners, how to eat properly. What else do I want to teach them?
Okay, first of all, you do that at home.
Oh, make up your mind. Either we're going to do it at home or I'm going to do it in the restaurant.
First of all, before you even think about going out to eat.
So there are certain things that I should be teaching my child at home. Right. And then there are certain things that you're going to teach your child in 1990, but you're going to teach them at home first.
That's right.
Okay, manners is one of those things. What is another thing?
Yeah, respecting elderly people.
Respecting the elderly. That's interesting. What else do you want to respect?
Be your mama. Anybody old enough to be your mama or daddy.
So then how do they acquire the knowledge to respect themselves then? Huh?
Maybe people have a certain sense of self-worth and self-fame, and I shouldn't go open my mouth.
Sure you should. I want to hear everything you have to say.
I don't know about that.
They should be taught certain values, such as...
I knew it.
Come on, people, you have got to learn.
Such as learning how to address yourself properly.
Wait a minute.
Values. Those are not values.
That is.
Knowing they should be given the assurance to know that people are equal to them, but not better than they are. But they should not go around thinking that they are.
They're gifted, shall I say?
No,
That
they
they're better than
No,
anybody
they should classify.
Yeah, snobbish.
Okay, so we got that covered. We don't want snobbish kids. What else?
But they should have enough pride in themselves.
Well, where are they going to get pride? You're telling me that a baby is born with pride?
Yeah, I was.
But we have this great scientist over here in the corner who has already told us that those things are learned behavior. So isn't that what you're really saying about being an American then? That you have freedom of choice? Isn't that the difference? Out of all the things that everybody's read, that is really the difference, isn't it? Right. And isn't that the real advantage to being an American because you have that choice? Yes.
I said rich. I'm poor.
You're supposed to hit this note and this one at the same time. Wait on this one, then hit this, and then play these again, just like that.
That's it.
Okay.
You take your time, and we won't even count it the first time. We'll just play notes, okay? All right, play whenever you're ready.
Okay. 2, 3.
Okay, now let's
Okay,
try it again.
I've got to go down the scale.
Okay, but what are your notes? Stop and tell me those
Okay,
notes
that's-
right there.
That is C, B, A, G.
Okay.
C, B, A, G.
Right.
That's another E right there.
Okay, let's just see what we can do with it. Are you ready?
Okay.
Anytime. Where's B?
B is right here.
And A, G, F. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay.
Ready? You did that good. Sit up straight now so you can get a good start on this thing. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, we're still having trouble.
I'm still
off for me, okay? Well, just the CVAG. Ready? What? Okay, see, that's no problem, is it? No, is it?
Move on down now, form 3. Keep working down to your right. Feel those fingers, huh? Good. I didn't Sure. Keep working to your right. Working on down. Now turn and come lengthwise to the table. This way. Now come up on this end, honey. I didn't know you were Uh-oh, girls, bad deal. You know what you did? What? You've turned the oven on broil instead of bake. Bad deal. I don't know who did that. Who did it after I did?
Hey, I ought to be able to take mine out, Miss Camelot, put mine in.
Turn around.
The one on the
Come
left
on.
is mine.
Pull him out, Justin.
Hey, I don't want none.
All right. Now then take your hand and lift them on top of the stove. Set them on top of the stove. And close your door because we got some more in there that's cooking. Well, we test to see if they're done. Now, you would, if you didn't have anybody that could see in your kitchen with you could take a toothpick and stick down in there. But if they spring back when you touch them, barely touch them, that means they're done, which they are. I'm telling you, because if you didn't have anyone in your kitchen after your timer goes off, then you could get your toothpick and stick it down there and then feel. If there was any on the toothpick, that means it's not done. But if it was clean, it'd be done.
Okay.
And we have to let the brands cool about 5 minutes before we can pull them up. Job well done.
90.
7, 8, 9.
$9. $10. $11. Oh wait, hold on.
What are you looking for?
Looking for what you call a $10 bill. We do not succeed. Yeah, we do. 20.
20. There you go.
Good, there's something wrong.
Fabulous, Charles.
At least I caught myself in time enough.
That's right.
The next one is, let's see if I can write it on you. It's 933. 34. 35. You got some dimes under here that I need to get to. Excuse me there. And what did I say? 35? 75 and $8.
92, 93,
Oh,
94.
one, I don't believe. Yeah, it is.
What's gonna
So
be
that's
9?
9.
So you're not going out there.
These bills was kind of wrinkled up. I don't know. I'll tell you, it's hard to
Go
tell.
ahead.
That's 10 in it.
Alright.
Yeah. 10, then what's that? Oh, no, 10, that'd be 20.
So one you get.
$20.
Here's a 10.
That was the warrant that I gave you?
That was a warrant.
All right, and this bill was just, I don't know.
Here's your 10.
Shut up. There we go, and then 20.
Okay.
I just sent you a copy of them. I believe that's last week's, because this week's was so dim I could hardly see it.
The big things this week was, of course, yesterday we had that golf tournament. It was very good.
Yeah, I went out there and watched that a little while.
And this weekend, we have a trip with intermediate boys and girls going to Oxford Lake for lunch. And then they're going shopping at Quintard Mall, and then they'll go to Lake Cheneby for a cookout and fishing. And that's real popular.
I was over at the golf tournament and went over and visited with a little boy some. I noticed it looks like we're getting kind of low on toys, and we probably need to get somebody down to Woolworth and pick out a couple $300 worth of trucks and cars and stuff and get that through. Now I talked to William Lee's mother this morning. We're getting a letter out to her requesting that she withdraw him so that they'll receive him at Gentry in approximately 90 days. David Childers' folks are on the way to pick him up for the.
Did Mr. Worth talk to you about that?
He was going to contact the parent and see if he could talk them into going along with enrolling them at Gentry. I don't know if he did or what he found out. I hadn't gotten back to him.
He said something about that yesterday, and I thought he might want to talk with you about it. He was very much concerned about David being out of the program.
Well, I think we all are, but he was going to call the mother and try to bring her up to date on the kind of progress that he was making, so that
He's doing real well. I saw the progress report yesterday.
Yeah, he went over them with me, and we just have to let that parent make that decision. And I got a letter out this morning that you'll be getting a copy of on these folks that are visiting Kippy Knight against the parents' wishes.
Is that right?
And this family that's kind of assumed him as one of their own, and talked with DPS on that, and I think we'll be bringing that to a halt. How about a house parent that's in the hospital? Have you been to see her yet?
Going today.
What time you plan on going?
Right after lunch, I hope.
Well, yeah. If I'm not tied up, then I'd like to go with you. I got to go today. Got to leave at 2:30. I got to go to a funeral. If I'm not tied up right after lunch, I'll ride up there. Ride up there with you.
And when he makes that mistake, automatically I snatch out here, wham, bam, and get deep up under here. See, I got it? I'm right here.
All right, come in, Jerry.
Come here.
What he's done here, all right, just look. All right, he's got the upper arm. This is Robert. All right, he's come around, got behind the elbow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, the other leg he's shot through, and then he's hooking right behind the knee.
Oh, okay.
All right, look, come here. Now he's shot through with his left leg. All right, now I want you to feel the position he's in. He's right here, and his knee's down on the floor.
Okay.
All right, in other words, get that position on me. All right, get Kippy right there and get the same position. All right, get the position.
Same position.
All right, go. Go ahead, get down. Just go ahead and get down.
What I do, dollar?
All right.
Okay.
All right, go. All right, look, left.
Oh, bring this foot through.
Yeah, on the knee. Get on the knee.
Get on.
All right, now you shot through here.
Yeah. Oh, okay, bring that on.
All right, control right there, Steve. All right, now, you got this leg, that's the wrong, all right, your inside leg is up, this knee is down.
Oh, okay. That's
Inside leg is up.
So this leg's up, like that.
Now, okay. Now, okay. All right, Keith, go ahead.
You're gonna have to
Stay down there, Jerry, stay down there.
While you're in this position, you're gonna roll back, and you're gonna have to roll on this here. Your hip, your right hip, the leg that you're in here on, you're gonna roll across this hip, and you're gonna bring the man across this way. So I'm gonna set back.
Put your arm on the outside,
Back up, Dono. Dono, back up.
Yeah, go up some.
I'm gonna be like this here, I'm gonna set back, I'm gonna roll across this hip and take him over. See? You set back, you roll, wham. You come up right there.
He should have. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. All right, now what, do you understand, Jerry? You gonna roll back
All right,
on?
Jay. No,
I
this
believe
way.
your head's on
You're gonna sit back and roll on this side.
Oh, okay.
Come here, set back on this. You're gonna sit back on this.
Yeah, just
sit
like
back and
that.
roll. Sit back and roll. There you go. Bring
Pull
it
your
down.
head
Bring
out.
your head out. All right. Now, as soon as he hits like that, you automatically come up top.
Yeah, okay, I know.
All right. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? All right, get your partner. We'll get you set up right now. All I want you to do when I say shoot, I want you to take everybody in position. Not on the camera. Get in this position right here.
Now, hustle jog. Disco lunge. Hustle jog. Jog 3 kick. 2 more. Break 4 in a circle. Wind up left arm. Wind up right arm. Swing and snap, do 4. Break 4 in a circle. Disco lunge. Hustle jog.
I want you to think about feeling the air around you. And I want you to think about please. I want you to think about pleasant things. And I want you to let the music go all inside of you and fill you up.
I'll do it.
All right, you feel that? Think about how much you can feel. Think about how strong you are. Think about how good it feels after you've had a hot bath. And let the music go all through you.
Mr. Garrett wanted to know if you could stop by and see him for just a few minutes if you have time. I will. Okay, thank you.
Think about what a wonderful, strong body you have. lucky, you know, because you can move any way you like. Yes, Lord. As the music goes way down inside of you, I want you to think about the most pleasant things in your life. And as the music goes inside, I want you to feel very comfortable and very happy. Now I'm going to come and touch you. When I touch you, I want you to take this fabric in your own hands. Hold the fabric in your hands. And I'd like for you to stand up. Stand up. Hold the fabric in your hands. Would you stand up, please? And hold the fabric. Oh, how lovely that feels. I can feel the breeze from that. All the way over here. Can you move your fabric any way you like, however you feel about the music? Let's make a parachute. Like a parachute. That's right.
And sometimes your best ideas are those that have already been thought of.
And one thing about interacting with maybe public school student government associations is because a lot of public schools, when they hear the word blind school or deaf school or Helen Keller, they think, oh my goodness, what am I running into? These kids, they don't know how to do anything just because they're blind, because they're deaf, because they're both. But I think that the interacting of public schools and some of our schools would be good for the students of our schools as well as for the students of the public schools.
I agree.
Because that gives them an idea to know that, hey, just because we can't see very well or just because we can't hear doesn't mean that our brains don't work right and that we don't have feelings as far as the students go. And I think that that would help, not only with the Student Government Association as a whole, but also with the students and the student body of both public schools and our schools.
Well, I'll be supportive in any way that you need for me to be supportive, and I wish you well, and I do look forward to your initial campaign and to the culmination of it in the spring. So just let me know what I can do to be of help to you.
sure fireproof, blooded on the White House, fucking jam on production MC. If you want the truth, the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no doors, cause I'm down by law when it comes to sleep. You see, cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creek. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do. And I joined with the Jam on production crew. So go crazy, so go crazy. Let somebody be lazy. I said don't stop, body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you wanna hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn. Cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Hey, James, what you doing?
And over in the seas in the AMO and the freak. My boy, James, man. Beat a little, what do you see? It's Cosmo G. Yeah, baby, that's me. I got the beat of that oh so sweet. Without me rocking, it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop.
Come on, George.
That's back to the jam.
Burn it, George. There you go.
Rock a stream up a little rap.
Go ahead, break down.
Oh, I will go funky down to the beat, yo. Get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. Here's the hill from Z to Z, and when jam on's rocking, everybody.
Come on now, y'all. Let's see some dance.
Jam on it, jam on and on and on and on it.
It is your jam.
You wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and blow it. 'Cause jamming on is what we do best. What's that? Rap.
Come on, man. Get up and dance, man. I think all y'all other nerds are lost. Y'all check out Charles.
When I'm on the set, I don't need no fans to cool my ass. I just use my silver bread. I can fly 3 times around the world without me still bleed. I socialize with expensive ladies. We rock this up with a 12-inch cut on this low. Superman looked up at me. He said, "You rock naturally." I said, "Now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. Jam on it. I say jam on, jam on it. Jam on. And upside down, keep the jamming to the jam on production sound. Jam on it. Jam on it.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord, my soul decay. God bless Mommy and Daddy. Make all God's children be honest and true. Amen. Night, night. I love you. I love you.
I love you.
Night, night.
I still gonna be still.
Yeah. No, we are night, night.
They gonna be around for the
Night, night. I love you. Let's go to sleep, dear. Time to go to sleep. Okay? Jason, have you said your prayer? You say a prayer. Let me cook. Here, let's say a prayer. Put your hands on your chin. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to take. God bless Mommy and Daddy and sisters and brothers. Make all God's children be honest and true. Amen. I love you. Clip your toenails. Let me see. Can you wait till tomorrow and let me get the toenail clippers? Huh? You want them tonight? He wants me to clip his toenails. Let me go get my clippers.